Come on, Ty. Oh, come on, get eight. Get eight. Ted, come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Let's go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Get 5. 10 more. Finish. This is it. Let's go.
All right, just finished up a trap workout, and I'm going to jump into some questions and comments that have come in. Got a lot of questions, got a lot of comments going on. Really love it, appreciate all of it. So let's run through what we have here. So first comment coming in from Barry Weems, 6385, commenting on the full day of eating, which was a couple days ago. I always believe that less weight, higher weight is the best. 15 to 20 reps. Yeah, definitely higher volume. It's kind of what I'm at, or kind of what I'm doing right now. Lighter weight, higher volume, and just kind of really pushing through the workouts. Very short rest periods as well. My set range is usually in the 5 range for 5 sets for each exercise. Trying to hit, it's great when I hit 2 muscle groups a day. All depends on how I feel and what I have, planned for that day. But as you saw in today's video, which was a trap workout, I only did 3 exercises, but I did 8 sets for each exercise. But I really wanted to isolate the traps today, and it was a really good workout. But yeah, definitely shout out to that comment. Got another one here from Barry Weems again, 6385. Looking forward to seeing more videos from you. Absolutely appreciate that. Shout out to you for that comment. Plenty more videos coming, so shout out to that. Got a comment here from Kingpin's Barbell Shop. Kingpin Barbershop, 4669, 2 a.m. with question marks. Madman, that's getting after it. Yeah, absolutely. As you can see though, today's workout was a little bit later, so it all depends on my schedule and what's going on. But again, most mornings are between 2 o'clock, between 2 a.m. and 2:30. So appreciate that comment. Got another comment from Alan Dolnick, or Dolinick. 3264. Alan, I'll get it right at some point. Appreciate all your comments. Just as strong, positive, full energy. Appreciate that. Shout out to you. And that was from the arm day yesterday. Got another one here from actually our leg day, day 99. Got a comment from Terry Coachman, 3646. I'm new to your channel, but I love it. What are your top two back movements? My top 2 back movements would definitely be barbell rows and then probably dumbbell rows. To be honest, the least favorite is cable work. I really don't like cable work. I do love barbell and dumbbell work, so I definitely have to go with barbell and dumbbell rows. Shout out to that question and appreciate the comment and the question from Terry Coachman 3646. Another one here from Na. Awesome workout for day 101. Did you play any sports in high school? Yeah, I played football, basketball. I only played basketball my freshman and sophomore year. Really focused, dedicated to football. Went on a Division II scholarship for football and only ended up playing my freshman year. And then really just hit the books from there. But yeah, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I played both high school football and a little bit of college football as well. Football was a big thing for me back in the day. And one of the, I'd say a very small part of why I got into training, was to help me with football. But appreciate the question. Got another one here from Lex A, ZN6BV. Just some strong emojis. Appreciate that. Shout out to that comment. Got another one here from Generator 773. Are you on steroids? No, I'm not on steroids or PEDs. Natural. But again, appreciate the question and shout out to you. Another one here from Jarrett Vender Walt. Shout out from South Africa. Love this channel. Shout out to you. Shout out to South Africa. That is awesome. Appreciate the comment. Got another one here from A Marvelous Life. Got it. I have horrible elbow problems and I need to wear elbow sleeves for triceps like you. Those rolling skull crushers / presses. Not sure what you call them. How do you feel on your elbows? They look killer and give an interesting stretch at the bottom with the rolling movement. So those are dumbbell rollovers. They are an awesome movement for the tricep, for tricep strength. They were a huge component of my powerlifting training cycles. Dumbbell rollovers are huge. But again, If you do have some elbow pain, they can beat up the elbows. And if you saw in yesterday's video, I started out with JM press as well. Those are also very known to, really hit the elbows hard. Luckily, I feel pretty good. I do use compression sleeves. It helps just kind of with, keeping my, joints nice and tight in the elbow area, and really just helps with compression. But again, dumbbell rollovers, in response to your comment/question, are great. And again, if you have some elbow issues, compression cuffs are great. Rotate. Here's what I always say to people that have elbow issues, that are, with skull crushers, any kind of tricep extension exercise, dumbbell rollovers, or any kind of tricep pressing exercise like JM press, is, do your best to, feel it out, rotate the lifts as well. That's always helped me. Like I said, I'm not doing skull crushers, JM press, and dumbbell rollovers every tricep exercise. I rotate them. It helps out, gives the elbows a little break on those heavier movements. But again, rotate your exercises. It should help. If not, compression cuffs are great. And you just got to feel it out. I've had my times with tendonitis in the elbow and different things like that. And I've just kind of pushed through, and it always has gone away for me. But again, I pushed through it. I've had a lot of elbow discomfort, tennis elbow, tendonitis in my arms, in some of my powerlifting training cycles. Just with that heavy load, it really put some pressure on them. But either way, shout out to the comment/question. Got another one here from John Hack 7230. John Hack, shout out to you. Appreciate all the questions and comments on the channel. First two exercise on day 101, which was yesterday, which was an arm day, modified version, barbell skull crusher. Note that first exercise is a JM press. There is a comment to your question that does say JM press. And the dumbbell one, modified pullover and press, it's a dumbbell rollover. They take some time to get used to. I would definitely say that JM press is definitely something that needs technique over time. Really got to focus on it. The best way to explain a JM press is that when you're coming in, you want to catch the meat. That's kind of always a thing that I've lived by in those, is you want to catch the meat in the JM press. And so you want your forearm muscles to really connect with your bicep muscle. So you really want that compression between those two muscles. And that's kind of where that feel is for it. Got to get a feel for it, but they're great for tricep strength and, of course, building up the tricep in general. But again, a very technical exercise and takes some time and practice. And if you have really bad elbows, it can put some hurt on them. So just be aware of that, but definitely do JM press. I strongly push people who are looking to bring up their bench, bring up their tricep strength, bring up their tricep size, really hit JM press. It's a great movement. So shout out to that comment. Another one here from Peter Miller 1565. Your dedication to training and the level of intensity that you display really is amazing. I'm sure it's a source of inspiration for many adult lifters, as well as being educational for young lifters who all too often can be bombarded with questionable training methods, as well as poor role models who don't demonstrate an appropriate level of commitment. So glad I found this channel. Peter Miller, shout out to that comment. Absolutely. Again, I think between social media and all these, crazy influencers, whatever you want to call them, we've escaped the basic philosophies and foundations of weight training, strength training, bodybuilding, power building, whatever it is. The overall goal is that the old school hardcore methods are very important and can continue to maintain, for me, this is my philosophy, is that just the basics, the foundational movements for your splits, again, barbells, dumbbells, using, loading plates, using a lot of free weight movements in your training splits will continue to show progression. I don't find that there's a ton of plateauing when you stick to the foundational movements. Now, there's variations that are important. There's rotating splits. There's changing simple things like grip variations, different movements. As you can see, I add chains, I have bands, I use different methods for those foundational lifts. But over time, you create that. But the foundational movement itself has never changed. Again, you're adding variations, you're changing grips a little bit, and it's simple things like if you do bench press, flat bench, barbell dump, bench press, flat bench, barbell bench press first, one day for your chest. The next chest day, do incline first. Okay, maybe you do bench, flat bench, barbell last. You know, rotate your splits. Again, the foundational movement has not changed, but the split in the body is being, you know, constantly shocked as you rotate movements, and it's huge for recovery too. If you're in that same kind of like mundane split, constantly doing the same movements all the time for every muscle group, you know, the body won't as recover as well. So change things up, use variations, and rotate your splits. But again, that's more of a rant. Got a little too far off of Peter Miller's comment. Absolutely appreciate that. And yeah, we're trying to really bring this old school, the basics, hardcore. You know, train hard. You know, train hard. It's not all about just like, you know, fancy gym equipment and going to brand new gyms and, you know, doing 1 or 2 exercises per muscle group and then kind of bouncing around and whatever. It's all about consistency and not being fancy. So shout out to that comment. Another one here from Javier Rosette, 4735. Love the grind, bro. Appreciate that. Shout out to you. Got another one here from John Pichineko. Sorry, John, if I butchered that. 9416. What do you do? The way you push yourself, outstanding. Your motivation never wavers. You know it. Consistency. I love this. I absolutely love challenging myself, pushing myself to the extreme. I always say, number one, I always say this is no different than breathing to me. This is life. This is just like a part of who I am. And then number two, every set has a life of its own. Like literally every set has a life of its own in each muscle group. Like as soon as I lock in, pick up the weight and get ready for that set, it is its own workout. Like it has its own life. It has its own intensity. Every set is different. It's like its own little workout in one little set. It's like this, you put 110, you put 150% in your whole workout, put 150% in every single set, like it's a mini workout. It's just one of these things, but appreciate that. Got another one here from Debo Dorero. Keep them videos coming, brother. Absolutely will. Appreciate that comment. Moon Merchant 7148. Are you going to cut anytime soon? Your definition will be so good even with a 10 to 15 pound cut. I have no clue where I'm headed yet with any of that. Maybe at some point. Right now, I'm just kind of continuing what I'm doing. The diet's working. The recovery's amazing. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, but I don't know. We'll see what the future brings. Got another one here from Vietnamese. Wow, kidnapped. He kidnapped a hot blondie and now forced her to train in his Texas chainsaw themed basement. I think this is Stockholm Syndrome case. Don't appreciate the comment. That was back when my girlfriend and I were training back in Trats. Love it. Got another one comment here from Bob Mac 9070. Hey bro, first, sorry, no disrespect here. But still trying to understand your goal and end result and at what point you have reached the purpose. A while ago you said, I quote, overall goal is building work capacity, muscle endurance. Not necessarily is this now for size. I got it. However, at some point you will have a peak, a wall. At 100 plus days, I keep seeing the same workouts over and over. At this point in time, you should have reached a limit/goal way before 100 workouts to gain something, anything, just like a 5K runner. At some point, he's just running the same old thing over, then trying to improve his time ever so slightly. Your endurance should have elevated to its maximal level, but now whatever that is. Otherwise, you're just going through the motions repeatedly. Did you chart anything? So Bob Mac, always appreciate your questions. You definitely come in with some definite curiosity. It appears, questioning a lot of things. And as I said before, their goals are limits. There is no end game. There is no end sight. There's no charting and saying, wow, I've reached this. It's time to do something different. This is beyond a goal. This is beyond trying to reach some limit or trying to, this is far beyond that. This is a love. This is a passion. This is like literally a part of me. This to me is like breathing. Like I want to do this every single day, no matter what. And if I have the ability to do that, regardless of end results, regardless of goals, regardless of reaching a peak or whatever, and even again, a peak is subjective. There's always more. There's always, more both physically and mentally. Even if I reach a so-called plateau physically where, again, I'm not gaining anymore, the whole mental part of that to keep going is just a whole nother philosophy in itself. So again, it's the mental and physical capacity and philosophy, which is beyond just setting certain goals with end results, is far beyond anything. It's really unexplainable. It's something that I will continue to chase. It's like you just do it because it's a part of who you are, regardless of what goals and limitations are. Again, it's far beyond trying to chart and map things out and like see what things are progressing. This is what I do. This is a lifestyle, a literal lifestyle. This is not just some lifestyle pitch or a day in the life, like small blimp. I mean, this is what I do. This is a part of who I am. This is, to me, as I said, it's like breathing. It's just what I do. It's part of me. So I got to stop there. But I appreciate Bob Mac's questions. I mean, obviously curiosity. We are on two totally different levels. We are night and day compared to what your thought process of what training is about, compared to what my philosophy and thought process is. We don't even relate one bit. We're on two totally different levels. And even my level is and I say that humbly, my level is completely unexplainable almost, to help you process what I'm trying to do. So with that, I'll move on. But appreciate the comment / question. Another one here from Burrito Bandito 7666. If suicidal tendencies found the holy grail of cave gyms. Love it. Appreciate the comment. Grow your YouTube views. J. Cole would be proud. I don't know who J. Cole is, but appreciate the comment. Generator 73, are you from Staten Island? Manhattan West Side represent. I am not from Staten Island. Appreciate the comment though. Trey 77, still loving this channel. What is your occupation, if you don't mind me asking? I work in IT and I know meetings or resolving issues that arise are a big part of my day. Just seeing you eat beef and vegetables brought so much comfort to me because I love steak, and I can definitely see myself eating eggs and green beans with some salsa, love salsa, and actually enjoying it. I am a director of a large behavioral health agency, and I am in a field of serving people with both mental health and substance use. And I oversee a lot of programs and clinics dedicated to that service. And so that's my occupation, lots of meetings, and it is a very, very busy job, and I love it. But again, appreciate the comment / question. Another one here from Andrew Coachran, TV8XS. When it says 5 sets, are those all working sets? If not, how many working sets do you do? And are they all to failure? And what's your usual rep range? So yes, those are all working sets. What I do is this is a great question. So they're all working sets. And what I do on my second set of every exercise, I set a basic rep range. So on my second set, if I hit 15 reps is the goal for the next 3, 4, and 5th set, okay? Or however many sets I'm doing. And what I'll do is I'll definitely go up in weight until I can hit that 15 range, or 15 to 20. As long as I'm beating that second set rep range, hitting it or beating it, I'm on the right path. So my second set sets the rep range. So if I hit 15 on my second set, that is the rep range I want to hit for the next 3 sets, okay? And if I don't, because I'm pushing myself, yes, basically failure every time. So on my 4th or 5th set, you'll notice I'll do some drop sets. If you're watching some of the videos, I'll do drop sets. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping the weight either heavier or the same on that 4th or 5th set. And if I fall short of 15 reps, because I'm keeping the weight either heavier or the same on those sets, if I fall short, so let's say I hit 12 reps, I'm gonna do a drop set. All right, so I'm gonna lighten the weight. I'm gonna do a drop set immediately after I finish that 12 reps. I'm gonna go into a drop set, and that drop set is going to push me through to beat that 15 rep range. So again, it's the same set. It's a drop set, but I'm dropping the weight so that I can either hit the 15 or surpass the 15 reps that I set for on my second set. So that's basically how that works. But yes, the majority of them are to failure. And then when I go to failure and I don't hit that rep range goal that I hit on second set, I do a drop set to make sure I hit the remaining reps to again hit that goal of the second set. So appreciate the comment. Another one here from Bram Marstone. Love the nose crushers in the beginning. I'm going to hit some of these this week instead of, or in addition to, close grip decline benches for tries. Thanks. Yeah, it's again, it's a JM press. Give it a shot. If you watched this or you saw me comment earlier, I kind of explained the JM press, but shout out to your comment question. Got another here from Tank1110. Bro, I subbed recently. How have I not come across this channel before? I don't know if anyone asked you before, but how long did it take you to get all your gym equipment? It took me less than a week. I bought it over 20 years ago, right before I went to college, stored it in a storage unit, and then I built home gyms, and I ran a small gym for about 3 years, used the equipment there, and then again, just kept home gyms going. So it didn't take me long to acquire it all at all. I kind of bought the majority of it all at once. What I do have that still needs to come down here is I have a leg extension. I have a Smith machine. I have 2 more benches that I don't think I'll fit down here, but I do have 2 more benches. And I also have, which will definitely not fit down here, I have a monolift. So I have some more equipment that is out in the garage that I need to bring down at some point. So I got another comment here from Norm Karn 383. 2 a.m. question mark. Yep, 2 a.m. was yesterday's lift. So guys, I'm gonna stop there. A lot of comments, a lot of questions still. I'm gonna try to get to some more tomorrow. But again, appreciate all of your questions. Appreciate everything. It's really appreciated. I love it. I love being able to respond. But I'll do my best to hit some more questions and comments that have come in recently over the last couple days. And we'll do that next time. So we'll see you guys for the next lift.